We had some Southeast Asian Dota. We had some South American Dota. And now it is time to dive into the wonderful world of Commonwealth of Independent States Dota. I said the rest also with the full name, so yeah, CIS Dota is where it's at. You're still watching the qualifiers for the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 11. Lizard, ODPixel, from Shiver, and we are heading into what is already the last series of Group A.
Okay.
And this is no Pango versus, or the Pango is it now? The Pango versus Navi. And the winner of this will go into the upper bracket of the playoffs, and the loser will go to the lower bracket of the playoffs. So nobody gets eliminated, but it should be a great series nonetheless. It is a best of 3, and I'm excited.
And this is this game 1 of the series? Or
yeah, we're starting the series afresh.
This is game 1 of the series.
Yes.
It's gonna be so much fun. Navi, CIS those. I mean.
Although, is it gonna triumph the amount of kills we saw in the first 10 minutes of the South American Dota?
I doubt it. That was just a bloodbath. And as we said, the CIS Dota, they've kind of calmed down a bit.
They have.
They've become more stable as teams. Well, not really stable as teams when it comes to roster changes. They still shuffle all the time.
Yeah.
But their playstyles has changed a bit. Like they're a bit more calm, collected, cool. Yeah. It's not always a complete bloodbath, but overall the Pango. I think we watched the Pango. Yeah, it was on the main cast. It's when they formed. It's only a few months ago actually, and they've already done so well. They haven't really changed way too much. We expected. Is it Sailor that's with them? It is, right?
Yes.
It's Sailor, Naive, those guys.
Yeah.
We expected Sailor to maybe be changed or something like that, but he stepped up. He actually is playing better and better, and now that team looks stronger than ever. So it's gonna be a treat to watch them.
Yeah, it should be good. I'm excited to see because CIS I think is, it's very stacked. Sure, at the top you see sort of like VP, but then it really does depend on who's going to fall behind it. Obviously, so far in the groups we've seen Gambit there.
Yep.
The other team at the moment sitting in the upper bracket. I don't think there's any surprises that those two would be at the top. Maybe on a certain day, Gambit could have lost that spot to one of the other teams here, but. We'll see, because I think the rest are very close one another. There's also very high skill.
Yeah, they played.
Pango played.
Yeah, they do.
Techies ban.
Support techies.
Support techies. We're not going to get to see it in this game, unfortunately. I want to see some techies.
He got buffed. Like, if techies got buffed a few times in a row, I think that hero can work. It's obviously a hero that's always hard to pick in pubs, because first and foremost you're gonna go to low priority.
People are gonna get mad.
Yeah, they're gonna be mad at you. You're gonna get reported, and then you will be playing with Chappy like for 20 games. And when you play with Chappy, let's just say you see a lot of Shadow Hamlets in pubs as well. It does work. Like, he's an amazing player, by the way. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, you gotta be right. If you sort of game ruin and sort of feed in so many games, like that's what you're known for, but at the same time you're on the leaderboards. Like, it's like this guy's got to be some sort of crazy player.
Exactly. You know what it is? Every single sportsman that's like super good, crazy good, he has his like wild side as well. You know, he's just mad. And Chappy's wild side is Shadow Hamlets. He loves them.
But he wins a lot of games as well.
Yeah,
he, as I say, if you can afford to lose that many games intentionally but still be at the top, you must be pretty good.
Yeah, you have to be really good. You have to be. So overall, we're techies. Yeah, pretty good.
Razor ban coming out early in CS. It seems here third ban from the Pango.
No, Razor is well respected. That's why I told you. I'm surprised it's not picked more. Like, I really
in the other regions.
Yeah, in the other regions, I feel that this hero truly does have a place in the current meta.
Yeah.
He counters a couple of heroes that are very popular. All these melee offlanes do not fare well versus him. Lich
still first pick. So Sal still rate that hero as super strong, even despite the nerfs. Same with Earthspirit. And quick Earthspirit into the Jakiro, a hero that's pretty much ignored elsewhere.
All you right there.
Jeez.
Earthspirit and Jakiro. I like it. It's a lot of damage coming out from these supports.
Yeah, these two supports do so much.
Earthspirit, Radiant.
Overall.
Wait, did he?
Not in the last patch.
I was going to say,
like
this
the patch before, he got buffed. So his ultimate got changed. He has GPM talent too, so that's good. Overall,
Jakiro's pretty top tier.
He's just a tanky dragon.
Like, he's also one that's he just.
Where's Lich going?
probably on the offlane.
No, say, yeah, it could, but safe.
I mean, it could
right?
be both.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
the safe lane because that's.
just put
You think?
it there.
I can-
It's
I can-
easier
yeah.
there, I guess. So we'll switch. OD, I believe that.
Oh, that's also
was-
me.
That's going to be an early pickup in this region as well. I mean, this hero is still
Just
broke.
stand until we see the next pick. It's fine.
This hero's
Yeah,
great.
most likely
Alright.
mid.
I mean, and the fact that you could just sort of pick this mid at, you know, the second pick, it sort of says something about the strength of this hero. They're not scared about what's picked up against it. I mean, have they banned, like, sort of the strong ones against them? They're banned
Pugna is banned.
So that's sort of the big worry.
You get the Puck out, I guess, and
So,
perhaps
yeah.
Nyx, and that's it. Puck is really strong.
What about sort of the classic OD counter sniper? Is he just not a worry because he's just not good, or is he?
No, I just forgot. Like Sniper.
Like he is
really
still
good. Yeah,
like, but
Sniper is-
as a hero, he's still fine. Like, is he not one of those heroes you're picking to counter the
he
OD
got
in
buffed
lane?
as well. Like that knockback too.
Yeah.
Can be like no. I
I think
believe
sniper's still very playable.
He's playable. The
Yeah.
problem is he's not really. He lacks something like some mobility on that mid lane, and you can't really. If you get a greedy core on safe lane, you can't really have space for sniper.
Okay.
So that's a problem as well.
I mean, it's definitely a hero that could work because you've got sort of the front liner like the Earth Spirit. You know, he's going to be charging in, creating chaos. I mean, I don't know if we'll see a sniper, but it could be one
It
of the
could
heroes they
be.
think about to lane against the OD.
Definitely, you can be thinking about sniper.
Yeah.
So basically, sniper, Nyx, Pugna, and Puck are your
The big
two
ones.
go heroes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, anything that outranges OD. Lina used to be good as well, but Lina right now isn't really the.
No, even with the buff, I mean,
Even-
+3
Yeah.
damage, it's nice, but is it going to get the hero back in the meta?
Lone Druid could have been the pick too. When you think about it, you have to decide who to imprison. You can't imprison them both.
True, yeah. Someone's going to get the CS at the end of the day. That's true.
But the thing is, like, you pick a certain hero to counter the OD, but you still don't do as much as that OD does during the match. So you have to pick something that's actually gonna do well.
What about the DP? Does DP work out okay in the matchup? or?
She can.
Yeah.
She can always farm with the nuke and stay back. It's all right.
Zeus?
Zeus, obviously, from long range with Arc Lightning.
Another hero that used to be good, but I don't know if it's still good, it used to be Viper.
Was Viper good against OD?
It was picked against OD.
Okay.
I should say
I
it
feel like
that.
that
It
was
wasn't
I remember
necessarily.
where teams were picking up Viper and losing every game
That
of
was
it.
so long ago.
It was a very long time ago.
It was very long time ago. But
That's
I
what I'm
remember
saying.
it, though.
But it used to be a hero
It
that
used to be
people would
alright,
pick,
yeah.
so that they wouldn't necessarily win the lane, but they, you know, they wouldn't
No,
lose it
basically,
either.
Viper was the hero to pick if you want to win the lane. That was the team.
Yeah.
It was like Viper and Razor.
Oh, that's me too.
Darkseer. I mean, this. I've got to say, I love this Darkseer, Spirit, Jakiro.
Jakiro, so much
Like,
damage.
you don't normally see a team get these three heroes together. Like, the synergy is
The
just off
synergy
the
is
charts.
amazing, yeah.
Like, these three heroes alone, they've got the team fight sorted.
Yeah, pretty
You've
much.
got so much sort of potential to do whatever you want with these final two core
So
picks
much
now.
damage. Earth Spirit, Jakiro, and then you have Darkseer with the vacuum into Ice Wall.
Like, the OG now has to seriously think about getting a BKB maybe a little earlier in his build than he maybe would have wanted to. Otherwise, he's just going to die.
Whatever hero you are.
I mean, yeah.
Definitely. All right, Doom.
Doom's good.
How's it going, Sheaves?
It's going great. It's. I feel like karma is coming back.
So the Doom, I mean, the Doom I like because you're going to need that hero that's going to build the auras, and then, you know, this is your Doom. He's going to get that pipe online. He's going to sort of get that.
Yeah, he's that utility guy, definitely.
He's going to help you against this Earth Spirit Jakiro Darkseer, which as I say,
There's
feels
like
very scary.
There's an option to lane him versus Darkseer, just eat the creep that he has. Iron Shell,
That's true.
it's not awesome, but it
can work.
It is a plan, yeah. It is something that you could do.
And that was the thing to note as well is that big one's still there against the Darkseer. Oracle's still in the pool.
Oracle?
I mean, Oracle and Lich is that finest two supports.
It's not great.
It's not great.
It's not great.
But it
like,
does sort of ruin the Darkseer's lane.
It does.
But they got a lifesteal, so maybe you don't
Until
want
he
it.
just dodges you. Oh, and we have a lifestealer actually.
We
Wow.
do. We talked about this earlier. We said, can it work? We're going to see the Pango
Versus
try and
Doom
show
as
it.
well. It's all right. You munch on that.
You munch
HP,
against
yeah.
the Doom. In the mid game, you don't really care about the OD, right? You just rage, get in his face. I like it. This lifestealer pick.
You have that taxi of an Earth Spirit.
Yeah.
It's not the best one, but
Or even
it
the
is.
Surge. Someone
Yeah.
being surged in with a lifestealer.
It's a good gap closing.
Because what the Darkseer's going to get the helm of the Dominator, right?
Yep.
Lifestealer's going to get inside the creep, surge the creep in, Centaur stomps, bam, out it goes with the creep, bam. It's a lot of setup, a lot of plays
Yeah,
to do.
there are many different ways they can play this lifestealer, definitely. So I like it.
Yeah.
I would love to see that like damage building Lifestealer and not the Solar Crest, whatever Radiance build. I think that build
No, I
is
don't
really
see the
good
Radiance
anymore.
build, no.
Yeah, so just need to attack fast.
I imagine they'll do that as well, because like you wouldn't, because they've already got the magical sorted with this this combo they
it's
picked for.
unnecessary,
You need him to
right.
just be a hard hitter. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you are Navi, what are you thinking about? How do you?
I mean, well,
deal
what
with
have you
this?
got to go for the magic immunity? That's what you got to think. I mean, you got to Doom, but that again is not the easiest to hit off. And do you necessarily want to be Doom in the lifesteal in all situations?
I mean, if you manage to, it's alright.
If you get it before the rage, then yeah, it can be pretty nice. Because
you could
they
blow
don't
him
really
up
have
with
any
OD,
save, you know, on
But
Pango.
it's hard to Doom him before he rages.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like he's
gonna be quick.
cast. It should be a matter of split seconds for him to do it. By the time you raise your big sword to Doom him, he's raged.
Yeah.
There must be something we're missing for Navi now. Because this Pango's draft looks scary.
It does.
Right now, it feels that
But they
Navi's
also
under
have
pressure.
4 heroes and Navi has 3.
This
That's
is
true, actually, yeah.
So
maybe
it's like it
they have
messes
the
with your
numbers.
mind a little bit.
They have the numbers, that's magic.
Magnus. We
Right.
forgot that hero was still no. That's
Alright,
pretty
I don't like Navi's
I
draft.
don't like that at all.
Done.
Because what's the Magnus empowering?
Yeah,
We don't know
Like-
yet. That's the last pick.
But no, it's not. They've got a Doom and an OD already. That's, I guess it's a support Magnus.
It
Yeah.
could be, it could be
It's
some
gotta be
troll.
support.
Yeah.
It's a support.
Obviously, it's gonna be some
Yeah.
troll in the end, I think, or something similar to.
Yeah, it's probably got to be the troll.
Yeah.
Trolls, yeah, as you say, Troll's got to be at the top of the list now. But then it's
What
going to get
else?
banned, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Doom is support.
That sounds pretty bad.
I mean, I didn't say it was great, but it could be. He
It
can go
could
into
be.
the jungle.
Yeah, it could be. It could be positioned for Doom as well. It used to be played a lot. The Void ban is definitely good from the Pango. Actually, I wasn't thinking about the Void, but
Yeah.
Void plus OD, so much control, just allows that OD to rack up the intelligence. So overall, it's definitely a good.
I mean, I think you say Troll's got to be top of the list for Navi here. Like, who else are you thinking through with this Magnus? You don't really want to play the Slark this game against this Earthbridge Kira Darkseid. It sounds nasty.
You could. It's not
You
great.
think?
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
You're going to have a tough
definitely.
time finding him late unless you can get him to farm in the Lifestealer lane. But I feel like the Pango would easily move to that.
What they ban Huskar. So what heroes are left? Like there's a TB. If you roll TB versus Spirit Darkseid, he's gonna be destroyed.
Yeah, you
but then
can't
you're
be
at TB.
TB,
You
surely
can go
not.
to the jungle. There's that always.
Yeah, but I mean...
You lose the lane, you go to the jungle
But you'd have
level
to
2.
go so early. I guess, yeah, you say you're level 2.
Who cares?
You can go. It's
You're a
hell,
TB.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing is, this OD is already greedy enough. So if
Yeah.
you are Navi, you need some troll.
the troll.
I mean, it
that
was a
was the most
no-brainer. We
obvious.
called it instantly, and yeah, that's the most logical
It's
choice.
Troll.
Oh, they went with Sheev's pick. Sheev was right.
Viper.
Sheev was
And are
right.
both on your side.
The Viper?
It took me a moment actually, because you were doing everything.
I know.
So they go with your Viper. I said, let's see how it does. They said, well, in the past,
I
this
was
used
so
to do
happy.
pretty well.
So, but yeah, but I will point out that was before Viper's change.
There we go. So,
That was when he was actually still a lane dominator, as Lizard says.
so
Okay.
we're
That's
gonna
the reason.
have a troll on the safe lane, right here.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're gonna have a Viper
A Viper in the middle against the
versus
OD.
OD. Like we're gonna cut
I'm
the
not-
OD just a bit like this.
I guess Viper works well with the timings that they're going to look to go for. There's going to be that big game where Earthbridge, Kira Darkseid, and Viper just...
I'm not certain
Pretty
how well
nasty,
he's
but-
gonna do, honestly. Like
I
Viper versus
I feel
OD,
like
I
the
haven't
OD
seen
is
it in a
just
while.
so good at the moment that I don't know how much of a problem Viper's going to be in that 1v1 matchup.
I think Viper should do well, like very
Yeah,
well.
but he's not going to dominate the lane, right?
Which side was Pango? Which side was VP again?
Pango is Darkseer.
Pango is Darkseer
Pango is
combo.
Radiant.
Yeah, Radiant. It's because we are asked to do predictions.
Okay.
I don't want to go first.
Well, I mean, I think for me, I don't really want to go with a team that has Magnus and Doom.
I
It
don't
feels
see
a
the
little
draft. I
weird.
have to be looking at these.
I've got to go with the Pango. They've got Darkseid, Jakiro, Osprey. I think this combo is pretty unbeatable. I'm a little unsure about the Viper, but I feel like the
Lifestealer.
Pango's execution is going to be really good.
Yeah, Lifestealer is also very
It's a
fierce for
question
me,
mark.
but I'm gonna go with Pango as well.
Me
I'm going
too.
Pango.
Last time I went against him, I lost.
So you're doing all three again?
No, but I think Pango is the better team. Also,
The Pango.
The Pango. The Pango so far has like they both of these teams are here because they lost to Gambit.
Okay.
Navi got 0-2'd in the opening round. Pango got 2-1'd in the winners bracket finals. of the group, which means that they actually could take a game off of Gambit, and Na'Vi could not. So rock, paper, scissors is not here. So this is, you know, straightforward, no Pango better.
We are so very boring when it comes to these.
The Pango! It is so confusing.
Every time we go all in, all together.
Well, I had to.
Yeah.
I'm already one behind. I can't afford to drop too far. All right, let's see what we got then. I mean, will the Viper do okay against the OD? I know I said it, but
It should.
It
Like,
should?
He should. Yeah, he should do really well.
Okay.
It is Sailor,
Really?
though, the guy that I mentioned before. He was always playing this Venomancers, these sneaky green heroes
oh, he
so
likes
far.
that.
Yep. If you don't play really well, you just pick these green heroes.
It is
Venomancer,
support Magnus.
Vipers. But Sailor plays well, huh? Who knows?
See
now?
what he does on it. So as Na'Vi, how are you wanting these side lanes to go? Are you sort of dodging this Dark Sea lane, or? I guess so, right? You don't want so at the moment. Where's the troll? They're hovering around mid. They're trying to get a read on the lanes, and
They're
they are
trying
going
to
send.
figure it out, yeah.
They're sending the troll up to the top lane, so he's going to be against the
You definitely want that
Lifestealer. So
You
they're dodging Dark Sea with the
Yeah,
troll.
you definitely want that Doom to be eating Dark Seer's creeps.
Yeah.
So it makes the lane much easier. But at the same time, even Doom can fall to Earth Spirit plus Darkseer, so he's not safe there either.
No.
And you have Magnus plus Doom. That lane does not a whole lot together.
You can see it here.
Is this Magnus? I didn't even check. Is it the Magnus 3 or is it the Doom?
Magnus 3.
Magnus
Chavash
3.
is playing Magnus, and
I'm
Blizzy
happy-
is on the
yeah.
Doom.
Because Magnus 4 in this game does.
Oh, Chavash teleported top for this one.
They're
They'll
going to get first.
blood. Wait.
Oh, yeah, with the skewer, they've got it. Chew.
Yep.
No, so it's
No,
offlane,
Blizzy's
it's offlane Doom.
That's-
It's Blizzy Doom.
That's what I
You
said.
said it the other way
Oh,
around.
you did?
I said
Nice.
Chavash
No, you
is
did.
playing Magnus.
You did. You
Yep.
said it the other way around.
I said
But you
Chavash
said-
is playing Magnus.
You said Chew
Who
was
cares?
free.
It's offlane.
Chew is
It's offlane.
four.
Yeah, whatever.
You said Chew was free.
No,
You
Chavash is a
muppet.
support.
Thanks. So, yeah,
Alright.
Blizzy 3. So it's what we thought.
I
As said,
don't know though. Like, yeah, Doom is gonna do better versus the Darkseer.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not sold on the position 4 skewer first Magnus. How much are you gonna be able to do?
Especially against the Lifestealer.
Here we
Oh.
go. He's gonna skewer. Come on.
Yeah,
there
to
we
the
go.
tower.
That's
There
what
we
he's going
go.
to do.
There we go.
And
That's what
slow.
he's going to do.
Amazing.
Look at that. Support Magnus.
Instantly shuts me down. It
Worth.
just makes me
Level
feel-
1 skewer.
Yeah.
It's gotten 2 kills so far.
Caster curse. Haha.
No, I mean, I'm always happy to learn, and when I
Yeah.
see something like that
Yeah.
happen,
Look at that. Sit in the trees and wait for the chance.
Oh, they're gonna swap.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, Na'Vi want that lane, and the Pango don't want to give that to Na'Vi. They want to get Naive in the easy lane.
yeah, Nyx just does so well versus Doom.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to want to put him against him.
What we see in mid at the moment, 5-3 on the Viper, 5-2 on the OD. So yeah, looks to be Sailor doing it fine on the mid Viper. It's going to farm away, just a treat, and it's just a case of seeing how well the OD can keep up with the Viper.
And Chavash also rotating back bottom.
He's running away from the Doom. Where Doom goes, he goes to
He
the
don't
other
wanna
lane.
be,
That's
yeah.
it. The two of them together, they do absolutely nothing.
No.
However, though, now you have that Magnus on the bottom lane. What are you gonna do now, Chavash? What are you gonna do now? Who are you gonna skewer when you're so far away from your tower?
That's true. You're not going to get those little skewer kills down there in that position.
Maybe they push and he does that, and Caster's hits again.
Oh,
or
he's mid,
he goes
actually.
mid, actually.
He's gone mid. He's seeing if he can get the hook there.
Well, you can imprison Viper into the skewer.
Ooh, do
Setup.
you see what he's doing? He's trying to pretend that one of his heroes is an illusion.
Where's he got the other illusion? That's
Probably bottom lane, right?
Oh, he's
no, stacking.
stacking camps.
All right, so that doesn't work.
I think
You
he-
have-
did he-
for
I
that
think he-
to
I
work,
think
you
he
have
messed
to be
up the
showing.
stat.
Yeah, for that to work, you have to be
messed up.
showing one of your illusions.
Yeah.
So they figure him out, but he has to go back.
Well,
Frost Shield.
Yeah.
And then a Soneko looks to slow down Slayer. Crystallize. He got quite the damage. Shockwave's going to come in. Does drag him back, but it's not enough to kill off the Jakira. As once again, we'll see if these lanes continue to rotate around as such. Bit of a roll in on mid, but Zayt's no chance of catching off Magical there. Can't close the gap. So now Na'Vi back with a lane that they want. They've got the troll down against the Lifestealer, and they've got that top lane Doom against the...
No one is
Darkseer.
really benefiting this way too much.
It's a lot of movements.
Yeah, overall I think Darkseer is the one that's suffering the most, so Pango a little bit because he wants to be pressuring the lane and he wants to be on a stable lane. He just pressures with iron shells, then he goes back, farms the big camp, then does the same thing again. If possible, Earth Spirit is there, they get a kill. So just preventing them from being so strong in the early game, in the laning stage, I guess is a small win for Navi. So.
But Darkseer is highest on last hits.
Yeah, he's supposed to be.
Okay.
Unless he's versus some Oracle or something like that, he's supposed to be highest.
Okay.
He's supposed to be doing well. Definitely. He'd rather be killing someone with his boy Zayat. So, oh, are we going to see a skewer?
A skewer
There we go.
onto the
Look at
tower once
Juga.
more.
Look at that.
That's enough.
3 kills in the game so far, and they've all been down to Chew.
Man, this Magnus position 4, I was telling you how good this is. Like level 1 skewer Magnus.
He's doing it.
If this was me, I would just be skewering around doing nothing.
Snako. They're trying to go on him here, Naive, but quite going to get away with that. So he's got to turn and run.
Yeah, otherwise he might get skewered under the tower.
Oh, Chew gets himself around. Look at that. The cheeky pullback with the shockwave allows him to find the skewer. Now, that's going to be another kill. I mean, he is literally crushing it.
Yep.
Everywhere he's going. He's got
doing so well.
arcanes
I'm
at
just
5
amazed.
minutes. He's just toying with them.
You remember last time we saw Javash like this, right? So
Yeah, he went...
What did he do?
it was in Dark Willow, right?
Yeah, it was Dark
Yeah.
Willow. He had
I remember he had a great game on Dark
most
Willow,
net
yeah.
worth on his team as a position 4 Dark Willow,
But they still lost that
and they
game.
lost. And he just suddenly started feeding.
Yeah.
Still lost. Wasn't even his fault. I mean, he was
No.
doing well, but
Oh, top lane. Zayat, he's going to miss the roll, and Snakeo's in with the Frost Shield, so Blizzy's more than fine. Zayat is going to go for the TP out, and he will make it.
yeah, no gaze to stop him.
Yeah, no way to pull
There
it.
was Infernal Blade though. Right?
Yeah, he
Done
didn't quite find the target there. As mid,
Are we gonna see another skewer? No.
didn't want to go for the skewer.
Yeah, they
I guess it's quite a beefy Viper. Maybe what the Viper could just turn and kill them.
maybe they were afraid of someone rotating in.
Yeah. Bottom lane, Crystallize. He gets left alone, and the Pango, they'll abuse it. They'll get themselves the first kill. For the CORSAIR for their side. On to
Finally, they
Crystallize.
get on board. The Doom was used actually. Wow. All right.
Oh.
He just shakes it off. Does he have wings? What is that on Darkseer?
He gets the braces that give him that net of the iron shell.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Like a,
Shiny.
like a butterfly, you know?
Yeah.
It looks like he's swimming a little bit
I like that.
when he walks. It's not as smooth as you'd want it to be.
Oh yeah, he does. He sort of
Like
flips the
flip,
air.
Flip, flip.
Get the fuck out of my way! That's what he's saying as he flaps them back. Swiping away the haters. That's what he's doing. He's rolling.
I guess he does have quite a few haters. Darkseer is not the
Swag
most
here.
exciting hero to see normally.
I get some sweet vacuums.
He can have some nice wombo combos, sure.
Definitely. Like not really his laning stage is definitely boring.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
He used to be the most boring hero, definitely.
And he was
the laning
picked
stage.
all the time.
Yeah, everyone hated him.
Oh, can they kill Crystallize again?
He's got the shield
Try.
on him.
Frost Shield isn't enough. It isn't. He's gone, and so Saneko. Surely one more touch would do it.
Shineko.
There you go,
fine.
he missed the skewer. I told you this Magnus
Yeah.
position 4 is
Oh, it's
awful.
terrible.
Why do you ever pick it like horrible?
Didn't
hero?
get it.
At least Lich made it out alive, barely, but he did.
What's going on in the mid lane
Yeah,
anyway?
but the troll just died twice in a row, which isn't really great.
True.
And this was in the lane that, of course, Na'Vi themselves tried to force, but maybe, as you said, they tried to force it too much. The repeated movements meant that the start was that little slower. And now he's struggling.
It's about the rotations,
Yeah.
I believe. Like they're on the long lane, so the troll has to go a bit deeper. And if Nyx just approaches him, uses the slow, he's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, mid lane, as you can see, the net worth between
Quite
the two
even,
pretty much
right?
even.
Yeah. Viper did well.
I absolutely. I mean, especially in a meta where we're seeing a lot of mids will severely struggle against an OD, and he's keeping it. He's keeping it even.
Viper used to be the hero that was all right versus him always. So. You get those boots, you slow him down, you run back, you slow him down again. It's like versus Razor pretty much when you take that Viper. It's not optimal. It's all right.
Fairly even game.
so far.
Yeah. At the moment.
They like Navi. They do have 4 kills on the back of amazing skewers from Chuvash, but
That's kind of it.
That's kind of it. Yeah. I wonder how many stacks did he make. I think that's gonna be also very important because you have the Magnus plus Troll. Only 1 stack here. Okay, and 1 there. Yeah, a couple of stacks here and there. Nothing too special. No huge boosts going Navi's way.
I mean, when you make stacks like that as a support Magnus, so are you letting the troll farm them, or are you going to farm them yourself to get a blink?
I think you let the troll farm them.
You let the troll
your
farm
core.
them.
Yeah, you let your core farm.
Okay.
You can maybe stick around to get experience or something like that. Or if your core is doing really well, you can take them for your blink.
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, you're doing fine, man. You don't need this.
Yeah, exactly.
I want my blink.
Yeah. Like, I gave you so many kills with my skewer that I'm gonna take the stacks. You can go that way as well, but usually it's your core that it's given, especially if he's struggling like this on the lane, being killed.
Oh, yeah, and the ice path onto the 2 of them, locking them down.
Yeah, this
I mean, they're doing such a perfect job of killing Crystallize every time the Pango. At the same time, that's going to be 2 down on there. Seneko falls as well.
No.
So that's...
Lich turned that armor onto himself, and he was like, please take me instead, just take me. I was surviving every single time. It didn't work. They took the Lich and the Troll.
I mean, at the least, Blizzy's pretty unkillable. He's got a Hood of Defiance, so this sort of plays that we're seeing the Pango make with the Spirit Jakiro and Darksea aren't really going to phase him at all.
Yeah, but that's like not what Troll is worried about. He doesn't have that Hood.
He's
still dying.
Yeah. He's not happy.
There is the fact that they have that Magnus position 4 or 4. So he's going to be giving Empower to the Troll, and Troll is going to be farming the jungle from now on, so you don't have to really go back to that lane.
He's got the stacks, he'll catch up a little bit. For sure.
Magical's got his Midas done. Hasn't used it though. Oh, there was creeps there.
Are we going to count the seconds?
1 Mississippi,
not using his
2
Midas.
Mississippi,
Get to that camp.
3 Mississippi,
This is a
4 Mississippi,
long walk
5
to use that
Mississippi, 6 Mississippi.
No, not the stacks! No! How dare you?
Stealing from the stacks.
Darkseer doomed again.
Will they get the kill though this time?
Well, there's Earth Spirits here. He's going to slow them down.
They're diving in deep.
They are. The gaze is there too.
They should.
They've got him, right? They do. They'll get the kill.
There.
But Seneko is going to pay with his life for it. Silas there with the cut-off.
Can they get
Blizzy
Blizzy too?
should be okay. Oh, you know, he doesn't have a TP.
Wrong direction.
He does not have a TP.
Wrong direction to roll, though. Do they have a scan or something? Okay, Jakiro is here to find him.
Yeah.
Hello.
I mean, they've got to know he's here. They know he's
They
not.
know, but... Alright?
Surely they're
They're going to have to
away.
roll. They should. Yeah,
They've got him.
Oh, the ultimate as well.
Everything down on him. Macro Pyres, Viper Strikes. But he'll get absolutely melted there by the Pango.
They were sick of that Doom.
I just wanted him gone. As he is going to go for the Radiance build.
Yep.
I mean, he's getting good farm. He's going to get it a good time.
To be honest, the other core that you've got on your team is the Viper, and he's not really the fastest farming hero either. So getting that Radiance is good. Also, I have to say that there is a spell amp talent that we just saw on Viper, and he's building into a Veil as well. So you're gonna see the Veil Viper plus the Radiance on
I mean, it's a crazy amount of money. Before, you know, up to the point that Na'Vi have BKBs, like their heroes are gonna get massively hit by the magical damage. If they do have that Hood on the Doom, Crystallize up top is going to go for the straight TP out. He will make it away, but again, it's time that this Troll's being forced away from the lane.
At the same time, once they do get those BKBs, and they're going to be... I mean, if they get the BKBs on decent timing, they're going to be so strong. So Pango, with the Veil on Viper and Radiance on Ice, they're definitely going to have to be taking some proper fights.
Yeah, they're going to
look at that troll illusion.
Which is it's the good way to do it, because you're playing against a Midas and you're playing against a Magnus, you know, an Empower lineup. If you can play fast and make sure that Na'Vi don't have the time to utilize the Midas on the OD, the Empower on the Troll to catch back up as the game goes into the mid game, your lineup is going to be very strong. And especially with Naive getting a good timing on the Radiance. If they get that Radiance and then group up and push with the Lifestealer, it's going to be hard for Na'Vi to stop.
I haven't seen that Nyx Radiance build in quite a long while.
Seneko will be found here. So he will not be getting away. Another quick kill for the Pango.
Yeah, it's just one of those position 5 expeditions to go on board.
He got the observer out of the way. Like, he killed an observer for that at least, you know.
There's
Small
a mech
comfort.
finished on Gostic, so...
The blink dagger's getting closer and closer for Chu on the support Magnus. 14 minutes in, he's got about 1,700 gold, so not been too bad on that front.
This creep is pretty good on Blizzy, by the way.
Oh, Sayed getting surged up, looking for that troll.
He's got his eyes on Crystallize. I mean, he'll
Iron Shell, he knows.
He'll notice his HP going down. Be like, hang
Sentry
on.
board gets
Yeah,
put down
sentry's
too.
down.
Oh.
And
He gets the kick off. Can he roll
I mean, there
out?
was no
he
way
can't roll out.
that was ever going to fool them. Like, they're going to...
Why would you ever do this? Like,
The rest
I
of
mean,
the
sure,
team
we've all
didn't come
seen the
with them as
clips
well.
where people don't realise they're dying to an of his Iron Shell, but these
Different
pro teams
MMR.
aren't going to fall to that.
You know what? Next meta, you take Invoker, Quaswex, Ghostwalk and Radiance, and you just follow people around. That's the plan.
It can work.
It can work.
At
On
2K
some MMR, it works.
I mean, yes.
Ricky Radiance, it's a thing.
Ricky Darkseer.
Oh yeah. Bounty Hunter.
Good old
Darkseer.
memories. Bounty Hunter Darkseer.
But so this is like Chu, 15 minutes in, he's got the blink. So he can look to try and make those big RP plays to help set up for the OD and the Troll to go ham.
Yep.
How's the pipe looking for Blizzy? Because that's one of the pickups that will really help on the Doom if he can get in time. He's getting close to it. So if he gets that before these pushes really start coming in with the Radiance.
They want to defend this. They have the RP as you just stated,
Yep.
but they're the ones that are going to get initiated on.
Well, we are going to see the Chain Frost coming out. The Doom dropped as well. Zayat's in trouble as Magical will pop the Sanity's Eclipse, will allow him to kill off the 2 supports. They get the RP off as well onto the Doom target, trying to kill that Darkseer. It looks like he may even still survive. He's walking it off. He is going to be able to live through both the Doom and the RP. They couldn't kill Ghostic. So at Na'Vi, they tried to put together a defense. Sure, they killed 2 heroes, but Sanities, Doom, and RP was used. Tau was still lost. They don't kill the cores.
Yeah, they didn't kill the cores. They didn't lose any cores either, though. So there's that.
And they got the tower denied.
Yeah, I think that Doom definitely needs to go on Darkseer from now on, as he's the mech carrier. And
But we saw, I mean, they doomed it, they RP'd the Darkseer. They still didn't kill him.
They didn't kill him, but you prevent him from meching, you prevent him from using the wall and the vacuum properly.
Sure,
So
so the fight could have gone a lot messier for Na'Vi.
Exactly. I think he's definitely the hero to Doom throughout the game, if you manage to catch him. So overall.
And look at this, though. That Radiance pretty much done for Naive. It's going to be close, and you've got to remember that last fight in the mid lane, I believe that was pretty much 4v5.
That was, like, Nyx was around, but wasn't doing a whole lot, and Darkseer was just out of it. They did get 2 kills, and OD did get a lot out of that, so he has...
He's pretty much got the BKB, actually, yeah.
That's
it's getting
a
very close.
very early BKB, though. That's a huge investment. Like, he went straight for it to no talismans and to BKB. No damage from that.
There's OD and the Doom teleporting.
They've got this sphere to try and set up, but there's the immediate drop down of the Macropyre. Seneko falls. Blizzy with the hood is going to take pretty much no damage, though, from the combo, so he's fine. Tower will still go down. Naive is trying to chase a little bit towards Blizzy, but I mean, the Doom pretty much the one target that's very hard for the Pango to kill.
It's the same situation again. You wasted a lot of your big spells for a support kill. You did get the tower though, so that's good for Pango, definitely.
I think they were basically setting it up to have a bigger, obviously a bigger vacuum wall combo, and I don't know, it was slightly off the mark for the Jakiro, but I don't know what they obviously decided on earlier, but maybe the vacuum wasn't high enough level to get the right vacuum to get everybody in that.
Oh, this might be a problematic.
They've got to bring backup in now if they want to have a chance of saving magically. Will Astral himself, and he does have a lich around. The bit's going to be used as well as the Chain Frost thrown down, but the OD is still surrounded. It is more than enough damage from the Pango to kill off Magical.
Yeah, that ice path, such an easy setup. He tries to save himself, he just sets himself up for that.
Let's see here.
Jakiro always loves those astral imprisonments. So easy to set up ice path after.
I mean, we really are seeing the sort of the strength for those 3 heroes together. You know, sure, it's still a close game. It's only a 1K lead, but the fact that the Pango can just have these sort of this setup and kill that's so strong at this 18-minute mark.
It is 1k lead, but your OD has committed into buying the BKB first after the Midas, obviously. So Midas is alright, he's gonna still be able to farm somewhat, but getting that BKB so fast is
you kind of have to.
You have to, but you don't want to.
If you don't win these fights, or at least survive through them with the first sort of BKB usages, it just means in 5-6 minutes time, if your duration's down at the BKB, it's that early purchase has sort of hurt you because it's a big investment. That's if it hasn't helped you turn around the game at that point, it's not going to help you later down the line.
Yeah, he's got it now. So they lost almost complete map control though. All the towers on their side are lost, only one. Well, not all, but...
Seneko has been found here towards the mid, as the OD does get silenced. Doesn't be look careful, he's got the backup of Blizzy.
And the BKB.
We'll move in with the Infernal Blade, looking towards Zayat. Zayat rolls himself away, Knife trying to lead in. Does get doomed, but he got the Rage out in turn. There's the Ice Path and the Magpie down. The Astra's going to be the RP onto absolutely nothing from Chu. Will not set up any sort of favourable turnaround potential for Na'Vi, as the Pango take the fight again. As I say, just a mismatch of spells there. RP onto nothing, the Doom onto Rage Snakes.
But I'd say MVP of that fight is Sioma the Slayer. That Jakiro Ice Pass was great.
It was great. It was great, definitely.
Time and time again, that was...
And they'll move straight into Roche. The Pango know that they've got easily the time needed to take this target.
I think you have to doom the Darks here. That's it. Yeah. Bottom line is, if you don't doom the Darks here, you're going to lose the fight eventually because of the utility that he brings.
It's as you said, if you can doom that Lifestealer before he rages, the OD BKBs hits into him, pops the sanity, he's great. But you're not going to get him before he rages.
Like before I thought like that, but it still doesn't work because he's just going to get surged and then he's going to run out.
That's true.
It's hard. Like
the Darks, especially the full Greaves on the Darks here.
Maybe they kill him, but there are, as you said, Greaves. There's also the Surge that he can cast on that Nyx. So the Nyx with the Medallion now is not completing the Solar Crest. He's going for Manta instead. That's just your casual Radiance build on Nyx.
Yeah, and this approach was so, as you said from earlier, it really makes sense for the team. The Veil and then the Kayayashi. This is
actually the Kayayashi on Viper.
It's one of those heroes that
it's really good.
It can work on.
Yeah. Definitely with this build. With this build, I think you take the spell lifesteal afterwards as a talent too, and it's really good. Yeah, later on.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, level 10 you did. Yeah, 8% spell lifesteal.
Yeah, you take it in 10, and you're much tankier than you look basically because of that. Then you just sit in front with Kaya and Yasha. He's gonna be really strong.
Another tower here taken by the Pango. Got Slayer keeping the creep wave momentum in favour down bottom. And Crystallize just with that Empower, trying to find the farm that he can. Vlad Yasha into the BKB. BKB nearly done on the troll.
These small things, like the Slayer, what he just did, while his team was actually taking mid, he was on the other lane, creep skipping. Strategically, they are so important. Killing a Magnus is strategically very nice as well.
And Naive finding Chu with the help of the Earth Spirit getting in there on top of it.
There's some curse involving Chu, and when he does really well early on, when he styles over people, like they suddenly, I don't know, lose all control of the game. There's something about that.
And I like sort of Blizzy's Ghost Stick's itemization as well. He's preparing for the Doom. He was hovering on the Blink, he's hovering on the Lotus Orb. Both of these just make the game that little harder for the Doom to find the opportunities to get in on top of the Darkseer without.
The smoke is really crazy. Like, I love it because Darkseer is so far out. So they're definitely not expecting it. They see Darkseer. And look at this. This troll, he has no clue what's happening. Lich as well. Like, they have no idea.
Troll's just got to run and pray here.
At least Lich is, whoa. I was going to say tank the gank, but they found the troll as well.
Crystallized too, and he hasn't got the BKB quite done yet. He's about 100 gold away from it. So no BKB for him. He'll pop the ult. They'll simply kite him up, as there is no help coming for this troll.
The taunts as well.
It's just gone. I mean, that small gank, the way they moved, like, I'm not surprised they caught them. Like, sometimes, I mean, most of the time, recently, if you see a smoke, one of the player pings it out, or they figure out which way they're moving, so you hide, right? You either move into the trees or you see that everyone is missing. But the way they smoked, even though 4 of them smoked,
Yeah.
Darkseer was still pushing out, and then he surged backwards. And because of that, they thought, all right, we're fine. He surged backwards. Basically, what that means is they're smoked in our side of the jungle because he's just out pushing this side and running back. He expects us here.
Yeah.
And instead, they just moved throughout the whole dire side of the map and went into theirs. Like, it's just next level, honestly. It's really good.
Yeah.
Pango has improved a lot.
I mean, this
strategically.
team came first in previous major qualifiers.
Yep.
It's for a reason.
Versus VP, actually.
Yeah, versus VP.
That's really well played. Okay. This is a bit more obvious, though. You smoke up in your base, behind your midder. It's something that's usual and should be expected.
But they do need to. They need to try and make a fight happen with these BKBs on the troll and the OD.
There we go.
There we go. But again, the rage was out in time.
Is it though? Is he gonna be able to? I mean, he
He's-
has
he's
ages,
just
right?
He's got the backup.
He has ages.
fine.
He's got ages and he's got the rage.
The Gaze is there.
They
His
should be
team
able
is
to
there
help
to
him.
back him up too if
Let's
they
see.
want to.
Okay, Darkseer is here. He's gonna be able to move in, vacuum.
Rage is back up and Crystallize going in. He's already used the BKB. So he doesn't have a BKB charge to rely on. He's silenced. The Frost Shield will buy some time. Now he's got the ult out. The RP's out onto the 2 of them. They'll try and look to lighten down the Ice Path Macropyre combo from Slayer as they've lost the Viper, but Crystallize, he's falling low and he'll drop.
Yep. He already used his ultimate.
So a 1-for-1, but that was Na'Vi trying to fight with the Aegis, with the RP, with the BKBs. That was Na'Vi's attempt for a big play. Didn't pay off.
Yeah, and also Pango
Oop,
had.
got him.
Oh, they got him.
Blizzy's he's tanky
Now
with
what?
the hood.
I love how he's just switching from one side to the other. But do you really wanna?
I don't know if he can't kill them on his own. Yeah.
No, he needs some help.
Right, some mistake.
Oh, he actually has help though. Darkseer coming there too. Actually, not just Darkseer.
They're surging with the lifestealer, trying to see if they can find Blizzy.
Yeah.
Mistakes have been made. I think you just leave him in.
Because he should be fine as long as he didn't get hit by the Radiance before he blinks. He's going to get hit by the Radiance.
Yeah.
He didn't blink out.
Yeah. He thought he was fine.
He didn't realize there was a lifestealer Radiance hunting him in the trees. He's still very tanky.
I love the voice line from Zayach.
Yeah.
Where did I go? Well, he went and got
Perfect
some
timing.
friends.
There we go.
Yeah.
They will get him. Eventually,
Yeah.
is Blizzy unable to escape from the chase of the Pango. It's 18-9 now for the Pango at the 26-minute mark. And 4K lead, not the craziest of net worth leads, but still we're just seeing in these team fights sort of the struggle from Na'Vi to really sort of hit that perfect combination of spells needed to deal with the execution that the Pango has been bringing so far this game.
I wonder, like in that last fight, they were so separated on the side of Pango. Right now, they're all here already. They don't have the Aegis, but they do have the vacuum. They do have the wall. There's Jakiro ready and available with all of his spells. Even though
There's a siege creep that they want to keep alive. They actually fortified for that siege creep as well. They really want this tower. They are going to get it. Oh,
He's got a BKB.
yeah,
He's
he'll
going to have to
use
pop it. It's naive, now being chased, does get rooted, he's able to mantle himself out. The Astral's actually going to be used here. Upon the lifesteal, sorry, the Pango, the Zayat Earthspirit who had the lifestealer inside him. Zayat's will fall as Crystallize is getting him with the BKB. They've got the RP down onto the 2 of them. Trollo as well being used. The Doom is down onto the lifestealer, but again he can keep himself kited out.
Good
Slayer
Ice Path.
with the combo. The Ice Path Macropyre melting and burning through Na'Vi at the same time. As the Pango will have opened up this bottom lane to move on to the barracks, and again Na'Vi just unable to get these team fights out. Again, the Doom being used on the Lifestealer, as you say, with a surgeon, such that Naive can just wait it out, get outside of the fight, ready to get back in. The RP, it was onto 2 heroes, but they just didn't have the damage to punch through this 5-man of the Pango.
Yeah. Somehow they need to accumulate enough intelligence on
Oh,
this
now
guy.
Neody's been caught out without BKB, as they're starting to fall apart now, Na'Vi.
He has buyback, but I really want to use it. You might have to.
I mean, I really feel this.
I mean,
You can't
use it,
let the
control it
Pango
up.
have Jakiro, Earthspirit, and Darkseer. Like, that combo alone was just so perfect. And with the way that Naive's able to back it up with a solid Lifestealer performance, it's looked very hot so far in this game one for the Pango, but maybe Na'Vi can do something to turn things here. As they'll leave forward, but again, the vacuum's down. BKB is going to be popped by Magical. The Ice Path is going to hold back a couple of them. They're trying to chase down at least Slayer on the Jakiro. He's still alive for now. He's burning and finally will drop. They'll get the Jakiro. Crystallize popping his BKB, trying to chase down Naive, but again, the Rage is back up. They'll look towards Blizzy. He's keeping himself alive with the Infest. They can't kill this Lifestealer. Manta's pop, they'll turn towards the Troll. GG's going to be called by Na'Vi as 3-4 dead without buyback. And game one, the Pango, they got the draft, and they certainly had the play down. You can't let this team have these heroes. This combination of heroes is just too good. You let a team get Earth Spirit, Dark Siege, they're going to have a good time.
And then you have two cores as well. Viper that scales, that's a good hero versus OD on mid.
Yeah.
But the way he itemizes, like he
Really
goes
smart.
for that Veil build, which was popular build, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like it's not like it was game specific. No. But in this particular game, it was so good with the Radiance.
The timing that they hit
timing
was
and everything,
so
like,
hard for Na'Vi to match.
And the problem for OD was, yeah, you get the BKB, but as an OD, what you want to do is you want to be able to hit enough targets so you get enough int, so that you can use that ulti. But they always would initiate on him with either those amazing Slayers, Ice Bats, or something like that. So he was never the one that goes in, hits a few times, goes back, then comes again and just blows them up. No. He's the one that gets initiated on, is forced to pop that BKB or heal up and then go in without any stack. So
points all round.
Points all
for
round.
Pango, for us, enough for Na'Vi though. They have to try again in the next game.
Yeah,
but,
Moxie, Kips, and Break.
Yeah, they gotta step it up.
Yeah. Here we go, one to Shiver.
As I say, I think Na'Vi can definitely do a lot better. I feel they just sort of shot themselves in the foot with that draft though. So we'll see what they do. I'm sure they won't let the Pango.
It wasn't only their draft. I mean, that Magnus is definitely a weird one, but he did so well. Like he did well as a
he got those first few kills at the start, but nowadays, are we saying, are sort of those early kills really worth that much? You know what I mean?
Not really. I guess not really.
I don't know. This proves it, right?
It changes patch to patch, you know, where they're sort of, is it worth sort of getting these heroes that you're going to get these early kills with, or would you rather just get heroes that can protect your carry or stay alive, not feed, and get the farm in the lanes?
It would be worth if those kills mean you're winning the lane, but they were never winning any lane.
Yeah, Troll got like just dumpstered on that lane. He didn't have it. Yeah, Magnus would rotate. No, actually, Magnus was around mid a lot, right? Around mid.
Came around mid,
he was around Troll when Troll was top, but as soon as Troll went bottom, Magnus was always there a bit too late. I feel like, so maybe that's.
I mean, it's as you said, you know, the Magnus sort of supporting on the safe lane. You're going to get that chance for those tower skills.
Exactly.
As soon as you're having to be forced in a position where you need your Troll to be farming on the bottom lane, you're no longer in a lane where support Magnus can really offer much.
And then you feel useless, so you go mid. And while you're mid, you're getting a Viper kill or two, but your Troll is dumpster. Yeah.
All right. There will be a second game. This is the last game for Group A of the CAS qualifiers for the CORSAIR DreamLeague Major Season 11. And that will happen after a break. We'll be right back.